What up, what up, what up, Unbreakable Kicks Army? We just got off an hour-and-a-half live regarding the Kobe 6 Procho Mambacita Sweet 16. Now, I got to shout out everybody who was in the live. We had almost about 1,500 in there, man. And it just felt good to actually have a good live with the Army. Army was active. Army was smashing the thumbs up. Even though a lot of us took L's, it still was a good time. But let's go ahead and talk about this release. But before we do, Army, what y'all got on feet today, man? I'm going to go ahead and throw on the Air Jordan 1 Shattered Backboard or Starfish Lows. It was funny because when we was in the live, I was just talking about how when it comes to Retro 1 lows, like, these are my go-tos. and like, y'all should see my Royal pair. My Royal pair is destroyed. And it's just funny because, like, the sneakers that I have in my, weekly rotation, I don't never take care of them. Like, I don't clean them. I don't try to, like, clean them and, like, put them back in the boxes. I got to do better with my rotation sneakers, Army. But comment down below what sneakers y'all are putting on feet today. Also, Army, make sure you smash that like button. And if you are new over here, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I give you guys sneaker content every day. I try my hardest to give y'all sneaker content every day. Make sure y'all hit the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, you don't miss any lives, you don't miss any shot drops or restocks. Your boy give y'all all of that over here. Now, as far as this Kobe drop today, Sneakers App, I kind of gotta give it up to Sneakers App as far as how many pairs they dropped. Now, one thing I was saying on the live is you can't please everybody. We had some people in the live that was mad at Vanessa Bryant talking about, she said everybody was going to get a pair of shoes. You cannot meet the demands of millions and millions of people, bro. That's why you got a president and he don't even reach or hit the demands of everybody that needs things. So how can you expect Vanessa Bryant to reach the demands of everybody? Like, it's not going to happen. But the shoes dropped so far, let's say they dropped 3 times. They dropped a couple days ago on Sneakers App. They did the sneaker pass for LA regions, and then Undefeated they drop, in which you have to be in the LA area to go ahead and secure them. Of course, we know how that went. And then today they had the Mambacita drop on the Mambacita Foundation, in which some people were saying that they only dropped 24 pairs. Now, I don't know the complete stocks for the Mambacita Foundation website, but man, as soon as I got up in there and I clicked at 11.5 and I got in the waiting line, it was sold out. And then when I got out, only size available was a 10, but I'm like, it's pointless to even try to go for that 10 because somebody about to snag it. And then Sneakers App they drop. It was a lot of members of the Army who actually got a dub on these. Now, I know again, hey, a lot of people took L's, but a lot of people took dubs too. Now, they had 93,000 pairs on there, and the numbers was crazy. If you was in a live, I went over the number. But again, size 3.5, they had 108 pairs, and these are all men's sizes. Size 4, 128. Size 4.5, 224. Size 5, 220. Size 5.5, 112. Size 6, 444. Size 6.5, 476. Size 7, 2,952. Size 7.5, 3,272. Size 8, 8,664. Size 8.5, 10,956. Size 9, 13,096. Size 9.5, 14,212. Size 10, 12,452. Size 10.5, 7,436. Size 11, 7,472. Size 11.5, 1,892. Size 12, 4,696. Size 12.5, 204. Size 13, 2,468. Size 13.5, 0. Size 14, 1,208. Size 15, 476. Size 16, 68. Size 17, 28. So they had a grand total of 93,292 pairs. Now, that is a lot. That is a lot. So if you want to add that plus the Mambacita plus the sneaker pass drops, I would say that's around 100,000 pairs. So 100,000 pairs between sneakers and the Mambacita Foundation, and then Shoe Palace in LA had like 500 and some change. And I honestly feel like more of these tier 0 stores are gonna pop up with these Kobe's. Now, it may not be today, it may not be next week, it could be at the end of the month. But I'm telling y'all to say this, do not get bitten by the FOMO bug. The FOMO bug is a very contagious bug on the release day, especially after you take an L. It was a member of the Army that we had to pull off of the GOAT clip because he was about to say, well, I'm about to go on GOAT and buy them. I'm like, wait, bro. You still got I feel like you still got a chance to cop for retail. Like it or not, a lot of people are gonna sell these, especially hearing that it was 100,000 pairs. A lot of people are gonna sell these to make some quick bread. So with them selling them, it's gonna drive the market down. Now, I don't see the market going down tremendously. I see the market actually fluctuating on these. I feel like you're gonna have some people who gonna put on StockX $1,500, $1,600 for these. And they really don't want to sell, but if somebody gonna pay them that much, they gonna take it. But if they don't get that top dollar that they asking, they gonna hold on to them. But I also see this being a lot of people first time dubs, and some people just want to make some quick money because they know it's a hot shoe and they still gonna sell. So I always say just watch the market, but I'd never really buy hype shoes on release day if I took an L. And one thing Candyman said on the live, he was like, FOMO equals you spending unnecessary or spending more money. Because again, on release day, everybody wants the shoe. Everybody want to feel included. Everybody want to feel like, man, I got that dub too, so I'm going to go ahead and buy him now. Now, the good thing about sneakers is that you got a 50% chance. Your odds will always be either the shoe is going to go up or the shoe is going to go down. One of the two. So you can gamble with that. And I always say go for the lesser. See if it's going to go down. But if you start seeing it start to creep up and you're like, all right, they starting to go back up, then you go ahead and snag. But a lot of people who already put them up on StockX, y'all better be careful. Just because you see that got them screen does not necessarily mean that them joints are going to come up to the crib. And somebody made that good point, and I made a video about this a while ago. You still got to, hey, Nike got to ship them out. That's if Nike don't even cancel the orders. That's step number one. Step one is hope that Nike didn't oversell the product and you not getting cancellations. Step two is Nike actually shipping the shoe. Step three is the shoe actually leaving the Nike warehouse. Step four is the shoe going from the Nike warehouse to the FedEx driver or UPS driver, or hopefully it ain't laser ship driver, and then them coming to your crib. So it's a lot of in-between steps that you gotta hope that you actually get the shoes, man. So for those who got the dub, hey, if your shoes always make it to the crib, 9 out of 10 you may be okay. But if you have had some issues with FedEx or port snatchers, man, make sure y'all are really paying attention. If you need to, have the shoes held at a FedEx location, make sure y'all doing what y'all got to do to get these shoes, because to me, these are special. This is a shoe that I personally would never sell. And the reason being is that this shoe 9 out of 10 ain't no 9 out of 10. I highly doubt that this shoe will ever retro. And it's so special having Kobe and his daughter's name connected to the shoe. This is a one-of-a-kind shoe. So for me, I might have to pay resale for 2 pairs, but I think I need 2 pairs. One to hold on to, and I definitely plan on rocking these like I rock my Grinches. It's funny coming from a Jordan guy to say that I put on a pair of Kobe's quicker than I put on some of my recent Air Jordans. Plus, I just remembered that I had the Mamba Mentality jersey. So it's just like, I gotta get them simply for the jersey and stuff too. But Army, like I said, man, do not fall victim to FOMO today. I say wait it out. I honestly do not see this being the only releases. Again, if you got them neighborhood stores like the Rebellionaires dropped in your city, I can see these popping up over there. It would be so hard for me to believe that one Shoe Palace in LA, undefeated, and Sneakers App and Mamba Foundation are going to be the only spots that get these. It's going to be a limited release as far as where these joints are dropping, but I still feel like we're going to see some other kind of release, whether it's a raffle at this tier 0 store or a raffle at that tier 0 store. I don't feel like this is going to be the end all right here for these. And also, Army, during the live, we was filling out the Air Jordan 2 I'm on my year raffle as well. So if you want the My Year 2s, Make sure you go watch the live. We was putting the link up in the live for the My Year 2s. So make sure you go watch that. Fill that out. I finally was able to get through after yesterday. It was error screens all day for me yesterday. But earlier this morning, I was able to successfully get through. So, Army, it's not a lot of Kobe's that I need, but I need an 11.5 or probably a 12 in these, 11.5 or a 12 in the Grinches. And I need the fade to black joints. And to be honest, those are the Kobe's that I need. Oh, and the Bruce Lee joints. You gotta have the Bruce Lee joints. Huge karate fan. Love Bruce Lee. I gotta have them joints as well. So again, Army, if you got it to spend, by all means, do you. But if you're trying to get them for a better price, I say watch the market. But I still got a feeling that we may see another drop. And by being another drop, you know, prices may go down on them some more. But again, it's always 50-50. So you use your best judgment. Price could go down. Price could go up, but I just say I wouldn't pay that high value on these joints today. I will wait it out, or at least wait till people actually get the shoes in hand. Let's go ahead and look at market right quick. Going through DMs, I'm already seeing people saying, I got a size 8. Let me know if somebody needs it. So people are already trying to sell them. But again, they need to wait to see if they at least get the shoe in hand first. But size 11 is going down. Size 11.5 is going to be tricky, bro, because it was not too many pairs dropped. And that's the size I actually need. If you're a size 9, like anything 10 and below, these going 650, 700. But 10.5 and up, big sizes, it's struggling over here. But again, Army, be smart with your purchases. Be smart with your purchases. Be smart with your purchases. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. And other than that, you got your boy Unbreakable. You got the Unbreakable Vote. Unbreakable Army, stand strong like always. Most importantly, hug your loved ones. And of course, remain humble. And we out.
Hit Unbreakable for the Yeezys. He the plug, call him when I need him. These old's tough, but he get him easy. Yours old, him first season. Them most beefy, looking like 2 lefts. 2 lefts, cause your ass taking nail.